Hi everybody. Tonight I want to talk to you guys a little bit about a topic that becomes popular around this time of year as the weather changes and becomes colder, and that is mental illness. And what I'm not going to do is I'm not going to tell you kind of what mental illness is and how it affects people. I'm sure I'll do a video about that at some point, but what I want to talk to you about is how mental illness can affect your fitness goals and some tips that you can use to make sure that you're still keeping up with your fitness routine despite having common mental illness such as depression, bipolar, borderline personality, manic episodes, anxiety, anything like that. You still can have a successful fitness routine despite having these things going on. So unfortunately, what's unfortunate about like depression and bipolar is that because your moods are so unpredictable, it can be really difficult to A, get adequate sleep, and B, hold up a routine. And what I've learned over the years with fitness and nutrition is all about routine. It's all about keeping things consistent. And if you're not keeping things consistent, it's a lot more difficult to really see any result and really maintain result over time. So, to prevent that from happening, I want to give you guys some tips so that if you have depression or if you have bipolar, or if this time of year is really difficult for you and you just have trouble getting out of bed or staying motivated or being happy and you just feel kind of blah, some tips you can use to help kind of combat that, okay? So the first thing I'm going to say is, if you are one of those people who suffer from either seasonal affective disorder, depression, anxiety, any of the mental illnesses that can affect your mood, you need to have either a workout buddy or an accountability partner. And the reason for that is you want to have somebody who, when you're not feeling good or not feeling happy and you just want to stay in bed and sleep, you have someone who can help kind of talk you through some of those feelings and hopefully motivate you to get out of bed and work out. And also, we're less likely to bail on our workout if someone is waiting for us and wants to work out with us and is counting on us. So that's, I think, the first thing that can be helpful. The second thing is that be flexible with your workout times. Especially if you don't have a workout buddy. Be very flexible with your times. If you normally work out in the mornings, you might find that come wintertime, it's really hard for you to get up in the morning, especially if you have mental illness. So be flexible. Have an evening time as a backup in case you wake up and you just can't get out of bed. That way your workout is not wasted. Your whole day isn't wasted. You can go work out later in the day and you're still getting your workout in and you're still maintaining your routine. So first one is have a workout buddy. Second one, be flexible with your workout times. Third, maintain your diet as best you can. I know it's really hard. I know when I get depressed, I either become not hungry at all or I become so hungry I eat junk food. But really, if you can just maintain that diet, you'll feel so much better and it will stave off some of the lack of exercise. So if you're not exercising as much or as hard, but your diet is still good, you're not going to see the weight gain or the regression like you will if you just go and completely fall off the horse and lose your diet. Also, if you are being prescribed medication by a doctor, stay on top of the medication. Make sure you're taking it as your doctor prescribed it. Otherwise, you're going to find that your symptoms are going to just get worse and worse and worse. And, that can lead you into a place where you're not working out at all or not watching your food at all. And then you're undoing all that hard work you've done to lose weight. It's really important, too, that you get adequate rest. Now, I know it's hard. For me, when I'm depressed, I know that it's really difficult for me to maintain a proper sleep cycle. I'm usually up at night and sleeping throughout the day. And that might be something that's not going to change. If you have that same problem, you just may not be able to get sleep at night. But try and still get as much sleep as you can during the day without interfering with your day-to-day activities, because that rest is going to help give you the energy it's going to take to keep yourself motivated and really get yourself out the door and going to the gym. Because once you're there, you're probably going to feel better when you're done. The biggest hurdle is getting out the door and getting in the car and getting to the gym. And then the last thing is, don't hold yourself to a standard that's unreasonable. If you have mental illness, this time of year is going to be really, really tough for you, and you may not be able to give the same 100% that you gave in the summer months, okay? And that's okay. You only have to give 100% of what you have the ability to give in your situation. So 100% is not one solid definition. It might vary from season to season and time to time depending on your symptoms or your side effects or what mental illness you have, okay? So make sure that you're being fair on yourself and you're not holding yourself to a standard that you can't possibly reach with your mental illness. Otherwise, it's just going to make you more depressed and you're going to feel like crap. So I think those things are really what's helped me to maintain a routine despite depression. And, I've been able to maintain my fitness goals. Sure, I've had some slip ups, but for the most part, my routine has stayed set even throughout the winter months. And so I really want you guys to benefit from what's helped me as someone who suffers from mental illness. So I hope this was helpful. I hope that it was clear. I hope that it's things that you can apply in your daily life. And I really just want you guys to be able to continue to have a routine and to be able to combat those symptoms of mental illness that can really wreak havoc on a fitness plan. Thank you so much. If you haven't already, like my Facebook page, Fitness with Philip Bondi. Subscribe to my YouTube, which is also Fitness with Philip Bondi. That's Philip with one L and Bondi with an I. Also, be sure to check out my website, which is www.bfitfresno.com. That's the letter B, fitfresno.com. Also, too, I wanted to say, if you guys have any questions or any statements about any of my postings, any of my videos, feel free to please send me a message. It's easier to communicate through message, and I can usually check my messages before I can check my my Facebook. You can do it through Facebook if you really want to, or I do have my cell phone number on my Facebook page, so you can always text me through, by using that number, and just say that you found my Facebook page and that you had a couple questions, and I'd be happy to answer them. Okay? Thank you so much, and until the next time, I will talk to you guys soon. Thank you. Bye.